Our first lunch stop was at Cliff Head. And the first night we spent just north of Galena Bridge. We had lots of beautiful wildlife all around us. Okay, time to head west towards Shark Bay, where our first stop was Shell Beach. Beautiful and crystal clear water. We are now just north of Denham, not far from Little Lagoon. And now it's time to make our way into Francois Peron National Park, where we enjoyed a nice artesian hot tub. 40 degrees Celsius, quite hot. We paid a visit to the old shearer's quarters, where I had the opportunity to get a bit of a trim. That would be the chef's home. Safia found some shells, some mussels,
and
bibbies.
This one's the prettiest.
And we'll see if we can cook them and eat them.
This one's really pretty.
Yep. Hold on. We arrived at Herald Bay, where we decided to set up camp for the next 2 nights. Chris and Kay are setting up the T-van. And in the background you can see me setting up my little stretcher tent. What a view from the bedroom. We enjoyed a quick and simple dinner.
Sorry Dad, your one isn't opening. Oh mate, it is. Yours is opening.
And instead of dessert, fresh seafood.
Yours is opening, Dad.
Yeah.
Take a time lapse.
Oh. And that was my view out of the tent in the morning. What a beautiful sunrise. Time to check our beautiful location out from above. Beautiful Herald Bay in Francois Peron National Park. next day we decided to visit the northern tip of the national park. A beautiful drive over some nice salt flats. We stopped at a couple of beaches on the western side of the peninsula and just enjoyed the day. This beach here is called Kettlewell. We're now on the beach at South Gregory's where we had lunch. Beautiful spot and nicely sheltered. Look at that.
And we found a little shark.
You're almost guaranteed to see some big fish in the water at Cape Peron.
I failed my mission, but
This time we even saw a dugong, which is lucky. And time to head home to Herald Bight. Home sweet home for the night. How clear are these waters? How pretty is that scenery? Safia's masterpiece. Whoops, here goes the Akubra. Grilled salmon and green pea risotto. And what can I say? We had another beautiful day in WA. We spent a couple of hours in Monkey Maya where we watched the dolphins being fed and of course the pelicans. Stop fighting, guys. And on our way towards Tamala Station, we stopped at the Ocean Park just south of Denham, which was quite nice again. A very placid sea snake, but also very poisonous. Couple of morays in between the rocks. And we're now at Eagle Bluff. We checked into Tamala Station where we spent a couple of nights at the Elk Camp area. From there we did a day trip to Steep Point and then headed south along the Surtor Cliffs, which was quite interesting. Here we are at the turn-off to Useless Loop, a salt mining area. We made our way across the sand dunes and are now on track towards Steep Point, the westernmost point of mainland Australia. Again, a very special and beautiful place. But it can also be a very dangerous place. Many people lost their lives here while fishing. You can now see the Surtorp Cliffs. Very spectacular. A memorial for one of the many ships that crushed into the cliffs below here. The trek is fairly easy, but be mindful coming over crests. It's better to get out of the car and have a look. A spectacular coastline, especially along the Thunder Bay blowholes. We found some little blowholes. And of course we found the big ones. Very impressive. Home sweet home for the night. We enjoyed this beautiful moonrise.
What are you doing, Dad?
I'll show Mum and then you're in trouble.
Oh no! No, stop.
From Tamala we headed east towards Murchison via a stop at Camlan Bay, the oldest forms of life on Earth, built by layers and layers of bacteria. Okay, let's head inland and let's see if we can find some wildflowers. Here's the first patch. What a creative barbecue! Totally self-sufficient. Yes, Bluff, certainly a place to come back to in the future and spend a couple of days. Interesting. He was sitting right behind the barbecue and we didn't even realize him in the beginning. Quite a bit of history around the place as well. And here we go, 10 out of 10 for presentation. Well done, Murchison Oasis. I can only highly recommend a night at Murchison Caravan Park. They really looked after us and made us feel very well. Thank you. We visited the old museum in Murchison, which was excellent. Okay, time to head south and find these wreath flowers.
Alright, and we're crossing the Murchison River. Dry today, impassable in the wet.
I was waiting for us to cross water.
We came across Walleen Station. Another spot to visit again in the future. Look at these two lovebirds. Oh, hi there. Another one. You in Homestead? And we found them. Lots of them. Wreath flowers. I'm very happy. We're a bit late, and they're not at their best. Nevertheless, they're pretty.
Beautiful.
Okay, we're on our way to Coal Seam Reserve. We did have a good look around, however, due to the many flies, we decided to move on a little bit further and come back another time. Yummy dinner. Ribeye, beef tenderloin with egg, peas and a nice salad. And that's how you see camp after 2 beers, 3 beers, 4 beers, many beers. Yeah. Okay, I was just joking. Okay, this is Frank Ewan Macklin's homestead. He lived here until his death in 1968. I guess needless to say we're in Canna. The old railway dam. And we came came across a couple more wreath flowers along one of the tracks. Now, I think this must have been one of my favorite spots. A very rich display of white and pink wildflowers. Beautiful. That's clever. And that looks yummy. Okay, due to the many flies, we decided to head back out towards the coast, where we didn't find any. Fantastic. So we ended up where we had our first lunch, Cliff Head. We spent a great night at Cliff Head and we enjoyed a nice little storm. For those of you that know me, you know I enjoy that. Thank you, Blondie, Jasper and Bubbles, for 10 beautiful days north of Perth.